Welcome back to V-Rule. This week in Pokemon, we look at some interesting topics from the old school Game Boy games all the way to the newest Surging Sparks card list, and a few things in between. But that's what I like to do on our Monday show, is go through some interesting things that I've either been following or have uncovered in my research of finding newsworthy topics in the Pokemon landscape. Before we jump into all that, remember, you got to jump into this. Like, comment, and subscribe for your chance to win the Galarian Articuno tin, 2 3-pack blisters from Stellar Crown, and a Pokemon Mystery Prize. Those are going out to 4 lucky winners. All you got to do is be a part of the channel and make sure you engage with the channel. It's that easy. I will ship anywhere in the world, specifically so I know how to find the exact winners. And if you haven't done it already, go over to this video here. That's the one. That's the one where you need to go ahead and add your comment to. An additional comment over there is going to go a long way, so I know exactly who is entering into this giveaway. But a comment today here is going to be really helpful for the channel and being able to share it out there so we can reach our goal of 2,500 subscribers. Once we hit that goal, that's when these prizes get released. So it's an ongoing contest here for these giveaways until we reach that, and it is climbing pretty quick. So I really appreciate the support from all of you who've done so far. If you haven't, please be a part of the channel. Like, comment, subscribe, share it out to friends and family. Let's get into it. Here we have from the fellow YouTuber, somebody who's much further along than I am, but I think they've been doing it a lot longer, and they're making some pretty cool stuff, let's be honest. This is Kira's Workshop, and she has made a working Pokeball. Very interesting. I really like to see the whole process here. She goes through step by step what the Pokeball is, how she came up with how she was going to accomplish this, and then we go into the nitty-gritty of building it out, the different tech inside, going through the painting process, and then finally getting to that last little bit where she has a working model. Now, she does a lot of other stuff here, not just Pokemon related, but this one was a Pokemon related video, and it was a very interesting watch. It's a good, 15, almost 15 minutes, so give it a watch and see what you think of it. I wish I had the skills to be building something like that. That is really, really cool. Here we have a new announcement concerning the first 22 original Pokemon anime seasons. Alright, these are going to be available on a fast channel. Exactly. If you're like me, you're like, what does that mean? What is a fast channel? So, if you're also like me, you probably went to go Google it or want to, but I've already done it for you. It is a free ad-supported television. All right. So a fast channel, for those of you who might be familiar, Pluto is something like that. It's an app, but you're going to have ads like regular TV. Does anybody remember that? Because you were all streaming before, right? Does anybody remember that? Where you'd have regular TV and there's commercials? That's what you're going to have. You're going to have a one-stop shop where you can go through everything on demand. However, it has commercials, so that way they can make their ad revenue, making it worth their while to put this out there for us. We should see that coming along soon, first in the US and then UK, and then it'll spread out to New Zealand and Australia and other places. So it looks interesting there. The Pokemon games, I came across this one. It was just a little pop-up in a news article, and I thought it was really interesting because that's where I started with the original collecting and then playing the Game Boy games. And it just has the breakdown of the different hours it would take to complete these games, to beat the main story and then also do 100% complete. Now, these hours are way off. They're not. They're actually spot on. I'm sure they've gone through the testing, and here's what it really takes to do it. But if you were doing this as a child like I was, and you're going through and playing it on the weekends and having to do a cable connect with your friends to trade and all sorts of things like that, if you were going through this, you ended up spending way more time. 102 hours was not the complete set of hours. You were in the hundreds of hours to try to play that through. Gold and Silver, that was one of my favorite series. I really liked Red, and then I ended up doing Gold. Because all my friends wanted Silver, so I thought I'll be different and get Gold, and we were able to trade and complete it to 100% that way. 162 hours was just a drop in the bucket. I don't remember what I have. Somewhere, actually I know exactly where. I have the old school Game Boy printer printout stating that I completed Pokemon Gold to 100%. I have 100% Pokédex. So really, really nerdy stuff. It's all faded now. The last time I saw it, it's pretty faded. I think it has a little bit of the little picture that comes out there, but my goodness, ridiculous. I wonder if I can recover that with my photo skills. I bet I could come up with something. We'll have to see. All right, so it goes through all the different ones. These are the combined games. So they did red and blue, and then they came out with yellow, which was kind of a combination of the two. They had gold and silver, then they came out with crystal, was a combination of the two. So you kind of had a little bit more opportunity to get all of the Pokemon in those, and these were pretty popular to go through that. But they've gone up really far. Look at that, teal mask, indigo mask, disc, sorry. These are the more recent ones here, right? Because we've been seeing that in Scarlet Violet era. So interesting little read here, just something different to take a look at if you're interested there. Oh my goodness, speaking of games, where is it all headed? We are headed into the Pokemon TCG Pocket. Now, what does that mean? First of all, we have TCG Live, so you can scan those code cards. You know the code cards. I give them out if I ever do any openings, but those code cards, you can scan those, open up packs. You can actually buy packs in game. You can use points or whatever, and I don't know, there's a bunch of ways to do it. I haven't really played the TCG Live. I played the previous version, and then they ported everything over, ruined a lot of stuff along the way, and now they've come around and fixed it. But they're going into a new version here, the TCG Pocket. All right, you're going to see a new pack every day. Yay, you get a free pack every day. And that's going to make you want to buy more packs, and you're probably going to have an in-game purchase option to buy more packs. You're going to have a little bit different artwork. It's going to have a little bit more interactive play to it, to the artwork. Great. I don't know what this is going to be like. If you're like me, you're going to download it. You're going to do your free pack every day. It's kind of like some cryptocurrency platforms out there where you can do a mining every day at no cost to you. So that's kind of what I would think of it as, just a slow collection of the free stuff. I have no interest in spending money on this to actually engage further. If they're going to integrate the code cards into this is unknown. However, we'll have to see. We'll have to see what that means and where they go with it. But interesting thing coming up that was just recently announced at the World's Championship 2024. We know Stellar Crown is right around the corner, but then following that, we have Surging Sparks. So this one is taking away a little bit of hype on Stellar Crown, and maybe that's something Pokemon companies should consider, that they could pre-release some of these things and then have it going, but not really pre-release the next one until the previous launches. Because right now, for a little bit there, just for a little bit, we did not have the Shrouded Fable ETB available to us. We had the pre-order option of Stellar Crown, and now the pre-order option of Surging Sparks. Shrouded Fable finally finished coming out with the ETB. Still haven't gotten mine because they're en route. But it's a little awkward that there's 3 sets right in front of us, but we can't obtain any of them in any real capacity. Fine, I get it. They want to create the hype. They want to get the pre-orders out. They want to have the committed sales. That's fine and everything, but dial it back. Slow it down. This is a kid's game. Surging Sparks is coming out, and we have some information on that. We should see 250 cards in this set. That's going to be 8 A-Spec cards, 9 Stellar Terra Pokemon EX, and 9 Pokemon EX. 23 IRs, illustration rares. We're going to see 11 special illustration rares. This is a big list. And then 6 of the hyper rares, those gold cards. This is a big, big list. It's going to be hard to be mastering a set like this, but I'm hoping with 23 illustration rares and 11 special illustration rares that there's going to be opportunity for all of us to kind of get a little bit of everything we'd want, you know, and see a little bit there. I have the set list here up for you, just kind of showing a few that we know about so far. These are just some Pokemon here, 64 of them, and these have come out through leaks looking at the counterpart sets that have been introduced in Japan and kind of seeing where they would go here. There's other ones that we're already projecting to go into the Eevee set, whatever that might be, the Eevee Evolution set that's coming out probably early 2025. So there is that set list for you, and then it's not complete, but it does have, you know, a portion, and then of course we have just a few of the higher pull cards that we might be seeing here. So card count before secret rares 180. So wow, that really means 70 are going to be in the secret rare area. Maybe, maybe not. This number may not be accurate compared to that 250 that we're expecting. But interesting read here. 8 A-Specs, a special energy. Here's some of those chase Pokemon. These might be our special illustration rares here. I don't know if we're going to see a Sylveon in this one. We may. I mean, they split up the evolutions between Evolving Skies and then through Espeon into Fusion Strike. You never know. You never know what they're going to do with this stuff. It can get pretty crazy. But things are starting to come out on Surging Sparks. I think there's a little bit of excitement coming up on this one. It may be as simple as Pikachu's on the box. I know that's kind of what brought me in. And then looking at some of the artwork on these packs, I was thinking, this is pretty cool. I'm excited about that. You can see the pack artwork a little bit better elsewhere. But then that promo was definitely kind of speaking my language as far as artworks go, and I really liked it. So I definitely picked up a couple of these for the Pokemon Center ETB. I'm looking to pick up a couple ETBs. I don't want to go overboard with this set or any set, and they're just not within the budget. So I'm being extremely selective about what I add to my collection. It has been refreshing once I got past the "aw shucks, I don't get everything" feeling. Once I got past that, it's been refreshing to go, I'm going after what I like, and I'm going to hold that in my personal collection. I'm going to have the investment pieces in my sealed collection. This is a more exciting journey for me at this stage of the TCG. So no, I'm not going to have them all. I'm not going to catch them all. They lied to me as a kid that it was like possible or something. It's really not. So I'm not going to be able to do that. We do know about the different products and their price points here, but we just saw released just this past weekend, I think, a couple more decks coming out here, and then that holiday calendar there. This is really based on like an advent calendar where every day leading up to Christmas you'd pull another product, another prize, something out of there. So just a little bit of ideas here, what you have. Some stickers, a keychain, coins, a few packs. I don't think these are full packs. I think these are like limited holiday packs where they have like three, 4 cards, something like that. I don't remember. I've never opened one of these. Kind of a cool artwork when you crack the box open. So this will fold open right here like a book, and then you get that where you have the depth for all those different prizes and everything. So you get a little better look at those here. It's showing like a full pack. I don't know if that's the case. It might be a remade version of that. So we'll see. $50. I wouldn't go $50 on this. This thing does come down. If you're looking to do it leading up to Christmas, you want to do it with your kids or something, you might have to pay a little bit more so that we have it in time. I still think you can find it for less than 50. I think you can already find it for 40 at this point in time. But if you're wanting this and not really worried about when it comes out, just wait, because after the Christmas season, these things plummet. There's still stuff around from last year that a lot of shops are trying to pass out and almost dump out of their inventory. So definitely an interesting pickup there, as are many things when it comes to the Pokemon TCG. All sorts of cool stuff this week, from building Pokeballs to playing the games and seeing where you can find the anime coming up soon. And then Surging Sparks is just slowly leaking out a little more as we go. And as we keep going here, I want to keep growing here. So like, comment, and subscribe. You have your chance to win a Galarian Articuno tin from Crown Zenith, one of 2 3-pack blisters from Stellar Crown, and a Pokemon Mystery Prize. 4 prizes, 4 winners. I explain exactly how to do it at the beginning of the video, but if you don't want to go back there, just go to the description. I explain exactly how to take care of it there as well, and how to get to where you need to be to enter for this giveaway. I want that to go out to you guys so badly. There are so many great things happening in the TCG, and I want to give away some free cards to you, my amazing subscribers. Again, we need 2,500 subscribers so that way we can release this and say it's a go. So like, comment, subscribe, and I post 7 days a week, so hit that bell. Thanks for stopping by today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.